My childhood was lovers, rock, rhythm and blues, dancehall. Man used to go bonkers at Conkers, Pogs and playing marbles. Love British Bulldog, hide and seek and pass the parcel. Street fighter, around the time that Righty played for Arsenal. Fast forward, money up against the schoolyard wall. Go home, watch X-Men and marvel at Hey Arnold. I was still a virgin, but all of my thoughts carnal. Like, can I hit your G-spot, baby? Throw it back to Wayne Marshall. Dark horse, but was a sensitive child. Temperament mild, never been wild. Rarely was row, presentable wow. Was never in style, man never had an AV. Wasn't wavy and yet I stood out. I was sweeter than Laos, golden syrup, always a smile. Before the ends of my poor choice of friends made me vile. Life would have been different if I grew up in Chaffons and Giles. But I grew up in KG, made me cagey. Lucky that I always got home safely. Only know that looking back on it now. Saw my first strap at 15, I was just chilling at my pals. He let me hold it off. Fucking hell, that could've went south. But to his credit, took it back, cleaned it and wiped it all down. He pulled out a stack, I'd never even seen that amount. He said to roll with him, so I rolled with him for a bit, then I bounced. Naive to it all, but that's the kind of thing I was round. The writer was on the wall, needed more than parkour to get out. I'm showing you how. Good youths turn foul, soft kids turn shower. I'm telling you how. Sweet boys turn sour. My mum was around, my dad was around. Raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow.
The zone's got me with the influence.
That's how it is in most instances. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. At the time, growing up wasn't easy, please believe me. So even though the end is picturesque and leafy, underneath the surface it is greasy. Different days, same feces. Started at school, Brent Cup, started at ball. A hard tackle was the start of it all. Friends on the side of the pitch starting to talk. Now on the summer holidays, see them at parties and war. Them fun fairs weren't fun affairs, but were hard to ignore. Stand by the bumper cars and screw the other side till you're bored. Physically or mentally, then back to Kensal Green. I could have been a rest in peace and killed times many times, but it weren't my time. Lucky I was acting, I was early on my grind. Early on in life, man was violating all my pride. Thoughts are swirling and swirling till there was murder on my mind. Good youth, but I was turning to survive. End up purchasing a knife. Next man to try a thing is getting chinged. Laws of attraction is a thing, as the universe would have it. Man tried it, went home and grabbed it. Came back a savage and tried to stab him. He jumped back and started Justin Gatlin. I chased him and tried to catch him. He's lucky I never caught him. I'm lucky I never caught him. If I did, I would've bored him. The karma that would've bought me, been arrested by the morning. 2 sets of parents bawling. My mum would've never fought it. Thought I was chilling at Courtney's. Yeah, I know that sounds sordid, but everything that I saw did. Good kids turn foul, soft youths turn shower. I'm telling you how. Sweet boys turn sour. My mum was around, my dad was around. Raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow, wow, wow. The zones hit you with the influence. That's how it is in most instances. Yeah.